Marketing for me as a starting out indie author has been a waste of time. If I'd known how little impact it would have at the beginning, I would have not done it at all, and I would have spent the time much more productively just writing and generating more content to publish out there. I do apologise if you can hear the snoring. It's my Labrador, Nala, who is fast asleep. But I'm going to carry on anyway. So yeah, marketing. Yeah, I wish I hadn't done it. The time that I've spent on it has yielded nothing, and the money that I've spent on it has also yielded nothing. I have tried to make a number of short promotional videos on TikTok and on YouTube, and none of them have had any impact whatsoever. And I've also tried using Amazon ads to get some traction in terms of sales, and nothing, absolutely nothing. And so I think it's just too early in my career to be spending any significant time on marketing. I haven't given up on it entirely. I'll occasionally have a sudden burst of inspiration and want to do something, but to be honest, I should just be writing. I should be writing, generating books and getting them out there, and then once I have enough material out there to promote, then it might be worth marketing. And I think I fell into the marketing trap a little because I was watching a lot of YouTube advice channels for indie authors, most of whom recommended various marketing strategies to try and get traction for, your indie book. And the thing that I did not pay attention to, which I should have done, was that these indie authors offering this advice already had fairly substantial followings, and so therefore had a built-in market to promote their book to. And I did not have that. At least I don't have that for myself as an author. In parenthesis, I'll say on TikTok I do have a little bit of a following, but I don't have it because of my author-related activities. I have it for other reasons. And so I've seen that the roughly 2,000 people who follow me on TikTok never interact with me as an author or buy any of my books. And so really, in the absence of a dedicated author following, I don't have anyone to market to, and you can't market into a void. It doesn't work, or at least that's my experience. You've got to have a target that you can go after, and that, so that's what I'm missing, and I don't have the interest or motivation to kind of generate such an audience. So I don't really have anything other than my writing to sell to them, and it's kind of difficult to sell writing per se. How could I do that? I could put some of my short stories up on YouTube, and that's possible now. I could get an AI voice to read some of them and put them out there and see if I get some traction. The problem I have with that isn't really the way I want to go with my writing. Oh, that's snoring. Nala, wait, it's impressive. Anyway, yeah, when I come to present my work in that fashion, I actually want to use real artists, real actors who would read the text rather than go the AI route, because I'm kind of uncomfortable with the AI route. I don't like a lot of the AI artists that I've heard reading stories, and I also worry about it as a way to kill off such artistic endeavour. So that's not an option open to me, and I am not a good reader of my own writing, so that isn't going to work. And so I think what I have learned is that marketing is premature for me at this moment, and that I really should just be writing. And that would probably be my advice to you, unless you're very good at selling yourself on YouTube or TikTok, is really it's the writing that's the important thing, because that's the substance, that's the meat in the sandwich, and all the other stuff is frou-frou. And it works for some people. Frou-frou works for some people because the product they're probably selling is frou-frou, and there's a whole market out there for that. But if you actually really want to be a writer's writer, then it's not worth it.